warm as dicks. Okay. Should be okay. We have to see. Oh, okay. It's on the page. Okay. Should be okay. Coloring could be better, but what else is new? You know? You know? Okay. Pull that back up in a second. You gotta love how the chair just makes so many farty noises. So many. So, like, it was so hectic. I forgot my little mic stand, so my mic isn't elevated. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay. Hamill Fett and Mrs. Hamill, Alyssa Hamill. How you doing, folks? It's been such a while since I've been on a microphone. Hearing myself in the headphones, I feel like I have to talk quieter. How's the audio? Let me see. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I should have figured this out, but Mrs. Hamill, Alyssa Hamill. How you doing, folks? All right, not bad. Bueno. Looking clear on the 4K. Good. Here, let me try something here. Go into here. I need my pictures. Hope all the hooligans out there are doing a bueno. There we go. It's like he's with us. He's peeking over. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh, thank you, Hamilfet. I'm good on audio. Appreciado on the audio. Okay. You know what? I was going to start it with the Cheers theme song, but I don't want to get copy struck or whatever. What can you do? It's always a fucking weird game with YouTube. So, like, some things will get you a copyright match. Some things won't. Like, I have songs that I've written that I've had to fight a copyright match to. It makes no sense. Yeah, you see that? Look at that. Oh, a handsome gentleman up here. Huh? Picking his nose right there. Okay. We're going to change this back to my Hellraiser thing because that's actually one of the things I want to talk about today. Oh, shit. I don't remember what folder it's in. Hold on. There we are. Yay. We're changing things on the fly. Look at us. We're like a real life streamer now, folks. All right. Bam. So, actually, you know what? We'll talk about that first. So this picture actually right here, there's a behind the scenes thing. And I think I've talked about this on the channel before. But this just kind of like lets folks actually see it. So Douglas Bradley actually talked about this in a behind the scenes interview before. He didn't even remember filming this scene. He remembered like reading about it, but never filming it. This was a deleted scene, from the second Hellraiser where, oh my God, I'm drawing blanks. Where Kirsty and the blonde girl, she never talks through the whole movie. I can't remember her name right now. But they are supposed to open like the elevator basically to get what they think is back to the hospital. But then they see Pinhead and the female Cenobite waiting for them. No buenos. No buenos. It's a cool picture. Okay. let's get the show notes. I probably should have just opened them on my laptop, but what can you do? Oh, actually, so it's probably not going to translate well on this because it's a webcam, obviously. But I did this today. I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh, wait. It kind of, nope. All right, didn't work. But yeah, go check my Twitter and Instagram. Same name as on here. JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. Because, fine hooligans, Hamilfet, haven't seen Hellraiser in years. Well, let me tell you, sir, it holds up. I like it. I really, really like it. Shudder, actually, it's on YouTube as well. They have a whole documentary, much like Never Sleep Again, a whole documentary about the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. They have one for Hellraiser 1 and 2. I believe that they actually, Leviathan goes into like the other ones later on a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, it's really cool. It's definitely one of those things that like I've like super nerded out about and like know a bunch of little behind the scenes facts and stuff like that. And yeah, like the Hellraiser, the Toll, that is like a limited print book, and like that is like, that's like a collector's item on its own on my bookshelf. I'm so stoked to have it numbered and signed and everything. It's Anyway, back to the thing. On my social medias, I posted a picture that I edited today of Karen Fukuhara, who plays Kimiko in The Boys, aka the female, however you want to put that, the female, aka Kimiko, whatever. Up to you. She has a scene in episode 5, and this is very light spoilers, no heavy spoilers, but she has this really badass scene where she's like facing these Russian dudes, and when she's walking towards the last dude in the fight or whatever, like, tell me you don't want to see her as a female Crow. I would love to see a Crow movie done with her as the Crow. I would fucking watch that. Excuse me. Got lay burps. But yeah, just for fun, I did a picture, like, edited up, like, of her. And I included the little scar, like, across the face because, actually, I have it handy right here. I was rereading this for, like, the 8th time. The Crow comics actually has a scar right there across the face. So, yeah, I just included that for fun. Little reference to the comic material. But yeah, go check it out if you want. It's on my social media. It's a cool picture that I did, and more importantly, go check out The Boys, because Karen Fukuhara is badass in that. See? Yeah, Hamilfet. She's total badass. Alyssa Hamill, my bad. Alyssa Hamill, yes! Oh, also, for the folks that have seen Suicide Squad, she is Katana in Suicide Squad. So that's fun. See, when things are all hectic before the live stream, this is kind of off topic. I'm just working through some thoughts here. When things are so hectic before the live stream, it's almost like my anxiety gets up, or not my anxiety, like my adrenaline goes up, and it's like once I get into the swing of the live, like the Hooligan Hangout and everything, then everything kind of calms down. I find that rhythm again. You know what I mean? I don't know. But either way. Alyssa Hamill. That was the first movie Hubs and I saw together way back when as teenage brats. Alyssa Hamill is talking about The Crow. One of my favorite movies. Oh, actually, you can. Okay, so, come on, finger. Right there. This is the back of Eric Draven. Then there's the dresser and, the actual Crow with the face paint and the trench coat and everything. I have that figure right there. And I have, I've posted it before. I have a cool, actually, a promo poster from when the movie was actually, first coming out and everything. That's really cool. I want to get a frame for that. I got some cool, sticker. I don't know, whatever. I'm just a huge nerd about the movie. I don't need to go on. So yeah, I don't know. Karen Fukuhara is a badass. Let's see a female crow movie. So yeah. Where was I? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Folks, if you've been following my journey at all with the whole pipes and tobacco, 1, I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing about it, but 2, kind of not sorry. 3, oh my goodness. So, I've been smoking on an aromatic blend from a company called Borkum Riff. It's the Black Cherry Cavendish. It is so nice. It's just like, oh, it's got like a nice cherry aroma and everything. Like even my lady, when she came out last night when I was smoking it, like she came out, she was like, it smells good out here. And then noticed I was smoking my pipe. Oh, it's just so, it's so tasty. You get those little spicy notes once in a while from the dark fired Kentucky. It's just, oh my goodness. Oh, it's so tasty. Even just thinking about it, it's nice because after I get a little cherry scent in my mustache, I enjoy that and my lady does, so it's a win-win. But today, I tried my first English blend. It was, English blends are different. Like, so the Latakia and certain other things, it gives it more of like a herbal tea aroma, like before you brew the herbal tea. For me, it kind of also reminded me a little bit of like when you're burning sage. If anyone has like smelt when you actually just burn the sage itself. So that was interesting. And it was part of just like an English blend sampler pack, so I only got a little bit of it. But that was the Old Irish from Mr. B's, Brigham Enterprises, their tobacco company. So that was the Old Irish. The Mr. B's version of the Dunhill 965, I smelled that, and that smells a lot more subtle. The Latakia and everything, it's a lot more subtle than that. So I'm going to give that one a shot. Because as it stands right now, I'm definitely leaning more towards the aromatic and everything. But we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? I'm still learning about this stuff. I'm still getting used to everything. Excuse me. That was the first time I tried an English blend. Hamilfet. Oh, okay, so this comment is about the boys. I've gotten better at that. About actually, like, you know, saying what the comment's about for context. For the boys, the show kind of exposes Hollywood and how actors have PR people and sell merchandise. Absolutely. It's like that, and even the comics have that take where it is like, you know, this is how Hollywood is, but like, let's put it in superhero form because, you know, as much as we like to think of them as heroes and they're perfect and everything, they are going to be very vain. They are going to care what people think about them. They're not going to want to like be viewed negatively and sell less. You know what I mean? So, and at the same time, like actors, they're going to have shit behind the scenes that we don't know about, like addictions or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so. Hamilfet, pipes and cigars, brother. Damn right. Also, if anyone's interested, a channel on YouTube called Modern Rogue. I've been watching so many of their videos. 1, they're really fun to watch, but 2, they have an Understanding Cigars episode, which like is super, super fun. Like I don't know. I like learning about new things or whatever. And the Understanding Cigars episode like has helped me understand cigars way better. Like I still don't know shit compared to other people. But it's really cool to actually know more and know what goes into the cigar. And like, you know, it's the same with the pipe tobaccos. It's cool. Like, I don't know. I like learning about that stuff. So if you want to, type in Understanding Cigars Modern Rogue when you're done watching this, and go check out their stuff. They have another one about understanding whiskey, which is actually really cool too. And they don't go into it, like none of the videos go into it as like a super like snobby, pretentious way. It is honestly just 2 dudes like that are regular guys, basically just trying to understand stuff better. And yeah, those are really cool videos, and they have a really fun channel. So check them out if you want. So neener. It's always the fun thing too. I don't cough or anything, like even with smoking pipes and everything. Haven't been coughing. Haven't been getting the tongue bite because I've been doing the breathe method from Mutton Chop, where basically you have the pipe in your mouth and you breathe through your nose, and that suction brings the smoke in. And then as you breathe out through your nose, or what, you let a light kind of pressure out of the pipe, and it keeps it lit. Gives you so much better flavor of the tobacco. Just kind of gives you more, like, you can really start to pick apart certain flavors and certain like scents and everything. But yeah, and it totally kills tongue bite, where you feel like you got that, like, excuse me, where you're smoking a cigar, and you feel like you get that like spicy spot on your tongue. That's called tongue bite, and a lot of people get that with pipes. I definitely got that when I was younger and smoked pipes because I had no idea what I was doing properly. Now that I did a ton of fucking research before I like actually like did this. I'm so glad that I did, because I have not gotten tongue bite once. Saying tongue bite a lot is like almost like a tongue twister. And what I was going to say, it's funny, with smoking pipes and everything like that, I got distracted because I started thinking about tongue bite. Like, I haven't been coughing or anything, but then because when I'm on the live streams, I'm talking a lot, I get that little dry spot in my throat. And it's just... yeah, you get the little coughs, you know what I mean? And right now, now's not the time to be having little coughs. People get real paranoid about that stuff. Andrew Hamill. Whiskey and cigars pair up nicely. Yes, they do. That's another thing that I've learned with cigars and pipe tobacco. It matters what you're drinking with it. If you're drinking pop or something while you're smoking a pipe, I don't know if it's the same as cigars, it might be, you will get tongue bite. Like the carbonation just feels no bueno on the tongue. It's no good. But yeah, certain flavors will help complement the cigar and will help complement the pipe tobacco and everything. So yeah, it's a whole work. Like it's way more complex than you'd think it is. The best way I could describe it is like cigar, pipe, and like whiskey aficionados kind of thing. It's like the same as wine aficionados. Like you can pick apart certain things, you know? Hamel Fed, talk less, smile more, from Hamilton. You know, it 100% makes sense, but I'm just not a fan of Hamilton. The way they did the rapping in that drives me nuts. Goodness. So, real quick, because I have to justify this title. I should probably make sure this is titled. Yes, it's titled properly. Thank fuck. Okay, so I have to justify the title, right? Tom Hardy, secret spy? There's some heavy rumors going around that he's the next James Bond. I'll take it. If that's what they're going to go with, I'll watch Tom Hardy as James Bond. Like, I'll watch that. I'd watch that dude in basically any movie. Let's be honest. I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan. Like, every movie he's been in, on it, or at least that I've seen, he gets so into the character, and it's hard not to appreciate even just at least like the effort and the craft behind it. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, go watch Legend, or even look at a picture from Legend. I gotta remember. I think Reggie is the one without glasses. I might be mistaken on that. Either way, yeah, the dude's James Bond. He can 100% do it. So yeah, we'll have to see. If it is, I'm 100% watching it, because I grew up watching the James Bond movies. I love those movies. Like, oh my goodness. Playing GoldenEye on N64? Chef's kiss. So yeah, title justified. Dun, dun, dun. Next. We're good. Oh, okay. So I think I've mentioned this before on the channel, but it's definitely one of those shows. Oh my god, Rogue nose hair. Oh, you know when you get that rogue nose hair and it's just instantly like you have to scratch your nose or your head's gonna explode? Yeah. So anyway, Slasher. It's a show on Netflix, at least on the Canadian one. I don't know if it's on the US one. It's worth checking out though. There's 3 seasons. It's definitely the show that like I think I started a while ago, but I just completely forgot about. I've gotten back into it recently. The 3 different seasons are about different. It has like one season is one story. The next season is a different story. It's kind of like that. What's that fucking show called? American Horror Story. That's it. Yeah, it's like that model where every season is a different like story or theme. Hamilfet, I can honestly say I have never watched a Bond filmed, just played 007 GoldenEye on N64. Hey, that is good enough. That's a fucking great game. Oh, my love is back, perhaps with a caffeinated beverage? Thank you, love.
You are welcome.
Appreciado. Oh, okay. See, Tim Hortons always colors on the top to let you know, and I fucking hate that. I always wipe it off. She made sure to wipe it off for me there. Or did they not? I don't know. I'm just going to say. Thank you, Lovey.
They were it twice, so I really wiped it off.
Yeah. That's another thing. These fucking lids, I'm going to go on a rant. You got to forgive me, folks. These lids, they've had them for a bit, but it pops up from the middle here, right? And you always get that fucking that noise, but the fling back, so you get coffee sprayed at your face. The old ones, it was a regular flat lid and you just peeled the edge. I could only peel it a little bit if I was in a car, never spilt, nothing. These ones, I just... Canadian problems. First world problems, I get it. Thank you, baby.
Love you.
Love you. And it didn't stay down. It just popped back up because I was talking shit like a chump. It's like, well, if you're going to talk shit like a bitch, I'm going to pop back up. But yeah, I totally understand that's like such a small thing to like bitch about. About. That was the most Canadian about I've ever said in my fucking life. About. Oh, that was great. Okay. We got totally thrown off. So Slasher. Super good show. And like, it's one of those shows where like I 100% suspected somebody and I was like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't them. And then like something else happens and I'm like, oh, it's fucking for sure you. Like I don't know. The fling back is real. Exactly. That shit was on camera. Like I should sue. I should sue. But yeah, check them out if it's on whatever Netflix you live around. Not where I meant to go with that. But yeah. Well, okay. It's also worth saying, because some people will be like, I don't like horror stuff. Yes, slasher movies are usually the horror thing. This doesn't do like the jump scare thing, or it's definitely not like that. I really enjoy the way the story goes because, at least in the first season, I shouldn't speak about the other two because I'm only watching the first one right now. But yeah, it's just, like, I don't know. Even if you don't like horror movies, you might like this show because it isn't like the jump scares and all that type of stuff. Man, if I'm remembering this show wrong, so many people are gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? I got jump scared. Hamilfoot, I drink Gatorade Zero, no flingbacks. Well, you know what? Just fair enough. That's fair. When you are about to be confrontational and like argue, just like, you know what? You got a point. And just walk away. Okay. Boom. Last show note, my little piccadillies. The Boys. There's been some review bombing going on. People are giving it bad reviews, saying it's garbage. It's trash. Lay trash. Why are they doing this? Not because Stormfront is racist. We get it. It's a racist character. That's established. We understand Aya Cash is not Stormfront. No worries. It's because Homelander does Homelander stuff. I'm not going to spoil it. No, it's not because of any of that, folks. I need a sip of the coffee. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to take another sip. Dark roast double, in case anyone's wondering. People are review bombing The Boys because season 1, for context, came out all at once. We binged it. Went nuts on it. Tapped it into the veins. Took it all over us. You know what I mean? Season 2, the first 3 episodes, if I remember correctly, those came out. And then they did a weekly format. So every Friday, a new episode comes out. That gives us a week to like digest and process everything that was happening in this episode and like talk to different people about it. That's the only reason people are review bombing it. They are flooding it with bad reviews because it is a weekly thing. So, again, to give context here, yeah, Hamilfet, just like Star Wars, people love to hate. And Homelander is a DB. Well, yeah, he for sure is, but what am I mean, I painted a figure of the guy just because Anthony Starr plays him so well. And like that's why, as a character on the show, you understand Homelander is 100% he is a douchebag for sure. But the way Anthony Starr plays him is like, it adds something to the character that isn't quite there in the comics. It's hinted at, you get it somewhat, but Anthony Starr really brings a more emotional side to Homelander, and to like really see the psyche of him and the mindset of him kind of slowly start to change and whatever, kind of go one way or the other throughout the series so far. But yeah, so while season 1 was coming out, everybody was like, oh, like, instead of putting it out all at once, put season 2 out like on a weekly thing. Like, people were asking, why didn't they do that? They do it with season 2, and now people are mad because they did what people asked for. You fucking asked for this, folks. Here, like, this is what happens a lot of times nowadays. And this is why I don't get involved with a lot of like arguments or whatever the fuck it is. Because people will ask for something. Companies, studios, fill in the blank, whatever entity is there. They will oblige people of doing that. Here, I give you what you ask for. And then the people get fucking mad because they asked for it and they received it. What? Make it make sense, folks. Because fuck's sakes, that is dumb. You know, I need a little sip of the coffee. Goodness. Also, I am sorry if those mouth noises are super loud. I am definitely, I don't know what it's called. When I hear people chewing or anything, can't stand it. So yeah, that was my little thing. I just, don't fucking ask for something, get mad because you got the thing. That's the dumbest shit. You know? It's been such a while since oh my god. Just like, you know what? Alright, well, at least I know the stream's working. Accidentally unpaused it. So yeah, I don't know. That's my thing. People need to stop being fucking babies. You ask for something and then get mad about it. Like, those are, I don't know. I assume those are the same people that watch the new Star Wars stuff and they're like, you ruined my childhood. It's like, what? This has nothing to do with your childhood. And the things from your childhood still exist. Go chill and watch those. Oh. See, now the coffee's working against me with that dry spot. But I'm a slave to it. I need it. Okay. I'm out of show notes, fine folks. That was a good one. And I'm going to get on out of here anyway. Because been up since early. Getting the kids ready for school stuff. First day for them actually went really well, so that's good. I think it helped that the last couple months of the last school year, we did at home with them and everything. And they did online classes. So I don't know. It seems to be a lot easier for them. And it's just, as a parent, that's what you want to see. You want to see your kids having an easier time with school and stuff. So I'm excited. At least they're in, back to learning and everything, you know? Excuse me. Apologies for that. Oh, what? I didn't even see this comment. What the fuck? Did I miss other ones? No, we're good. The finger fucking yells was a little disturbing. The show made me yell out, what the fuck? And Homelander's obsession with milk. That's from Hamilfet about the boys, in case you didn't know. And that's not even a spoiler, so don't even try it with you folks in the comments. That's in the trailer. And I'm not going to spoil why he's got a weird thing with milk, but look, Homelander's got a thing with milk, alright? It's weird. It's fucking weird. If there's anybody you don't want drinking from your carton, it's Homelander. So, you know. Alyssa Hamill. This is about people acting like babies when they get what they asked for. I don't know why the babies came out like that. People will always act that way. Always want what they want, be miserable and ungrateful when they get it, and then want something different. Yeah, I just grow the fuck up, folks, you know? It's just like, people don't have to do what you've asked them to do. And if they do it, then be thankful for that, you know? Whatever. Fucking whatever. It's none of my business. If that's how people are going to be, that's how people are going to be, you know? I think it's dumb as shit. That's it. I just think it's dumb as shit. You know? I don't know. Okay. People suck. Some people do. There definitely are people who suck. But there's also a lot of people who don't suck. So give more attention to those people that don't suck. This isn't to Hamilfet or anybody. This is to anybody watching out there, myself included. Stop giving your attention to the shitty people. Fucking give attention to the people that don't suck. You know? So, okay. My fine hooligans. I appreciate you folks watching this if you're catching it afterwards. Hamilfet, Alyssa Hamill, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so excited to be doing these hooligan hangouts again. I really am. Actually, I'm going to check something real quick. What day does November 8th fall on? Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, okay. November 8th, awesomely enough, falls on a Sunday. So, depending on what's going on, if we're just doing a relaxing birthday around here, then I might jump on here, do a hooligan birthday hangout. That'd be fucking cool. Hooray for more normal routine for the kids. Yeah. At least normal in the sense of at least getting back in the swing of doing schoolwork and stuff. Both my kids didn't both my kids that live here and then my youngest daughter that lives with her mom, they wanted to stay home. It wasn't, they were like, no, we're good. We'll do the online class. We were fine before. So yeah, I don't know. I think it just depends on the kid. You know what I mean? So anyway, regardless, everyone's safe. Everyone's healthy here. That's what really counts. Come on, you phone. Okay, so appreciate you folks hanging out. Appreciate you folks checking out the video and everything. Go check all the other stuff on the channel. There's VR stuff. I've done music. I've done short films. A whole bunch of stuff. Vlogs. Oh my god. Go check the playlists. And there's a ton of shit. Figure unboxings, all that. You know what? If I could recommend a video for you folks, let me recommend 2 videos. One, the Phantom of the Opera. I understand it's a figure unboxing, but we get into some little like history about the movie, about the story, about the author of the book, Gaston Leroux. It is a really, really interesting story of why he wrote this book and the journey that it took him on in life. So go check that out, Phantom of the Opera unboxing, and go check out Mr. Crane, the introduction, and then go check out every other video on repeat. Okay. Mucho love you, hooligans. Mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fat J's. All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird. God damn it, I forgot it again. Merch stores and Patreon in the description.